Hey guys, so we're gonna back test. This was requested, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it. I wanna show you guys like a mistake that mistakes that happen a lot of the time. We don't even realize it, and this is why it's good to back test. So guys, I was so fixated on this order block being touched before I took the market down. As you guys know, I like to hold positions. Yes, I know it seems crazy to want to swing trade an indice, but I do like to hold positions. Guys, I was so fixated on this move, right? And the market started to go down and I could not understand it. Do you guys want to know what it was? The market, the sneaky little market had created a new supply zone, guys. It had created a new order block. And the reason why I knew that it created a new order block is because this institutional candle right here. So yes, the market decided to go down, right? And it did not go back up into this area, which is okay, right? So let's just say that we're headed into our trading session and we come into the market and we see this, right? You guys should be looking for those order blocks that's going to take the market down and those order blocks that takes the market up, right? We look for all those breaks of structures and things like that on the smaller time frame, but on the higher time frame, it allows you to be very simple, right? So you want to also know what your daily high, daily low is, but for the purpose of this back testing, we will not be getting into all of that. That will be in another video with me charting up. For now, we're going to stick to this. So we're in the charts. We're looking for, we see that we're bearish. Obviously, we have this impulsive push to the downside and we want to get a piece of this action, right? Let's head over to the 1 hour time frame to see how we can enter the market. Maybe we can refine this order block. But guys, I want you guys to have one higher time frame, like the daily, and one lower time frame to stick to. When you juggle a bunch of higher time frame and lower time frames, it just kind of really messes with your mental. You kind of follow a bunch of different time frames. Each time frame is unfortunately going to show you something different. Try to stick to 1 and 1 if you can, but also keep the 1 minute, right? So let's go down to the 1 hour. Price left from this area here. So I'm looking for a point of interest area that price may want to tap back into within this point of interest area, right? And so guys, when I'm looking at it, this is an area right here. But guys, it's not inside of our order block. So I'm not gonna really go for that. I'm gonna look for the next bearish institutional candle, and that's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and target the candle right before it, right? And that's gonna be my point of interest area. Now you can either set a limit here, or you can go down on smaller time frames and refine it some more, maybe to get like a tight entry. But if you want to keep things really simple, guys, you can go ahead and set a limit here where the market will take you, tag you into the market. And the next thing you want to do is target a take profit. So guys, this is a low, this could be a take profit 1, but I have my eye set on this one down here. This is going to be my take profit. While you're back testing, guys, I want you to find these entries and let them play out. Practice and practice. If you pick, if price never goes back to your supply zone or it does not respect it, there is liquidity above it or below it if it's not respecting it. Always look out for that liquidity, such as imbalanced candles or some old lows or something like that. You always want to pay attention to those types of things, right? When you're selecting your point of interest or order block, right? So let's just let this play out and see how market reacts to this area. You should already have your risk to reward calculated. So right now I'm going to take a short position. This is where I'm going to be entered into the market. I am going to set my stop loss above this OB right here, a little bit above it. That's fine. And my minimum is a 3-to-1. So this is fine for me. This is almost a 5-to-1 for 4.81. Okay, almost a 5-to-1, 4.94. And like I said, guys, we're bearish, but this is where your patience will test you. So people normally ask me, like some of my students normally ask me, how are you so confident that price is going to come to that area and you can sell from it? Well, guys, it comes from practice. Practice, practice, practice. You can watch a million YouTube videos, you can take a million courses, but you have to really get into the charts. Find your point of interest areas, find those demand zones, find those supply zones, spot out those old highs, spot out those old highs, old lows, imbalances on a higher time frame, guys, and move your way down to your smaller time frame. Execute, practice, 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 practice. You're not going to get any better by watching other people trade all day long. You have to get into the charts and actually practice. So with that being said, practice, a part of that is really practicing that discipline, letting the market come back to this area. So many people sell the market from this area and they say, well, I don't care, this is a pullback for me and I'm gonna take this market down here. And that's fine to do that, but I mean, you're buying it at a really cheap price, right? You're buying it at a really cheap price when you can go ahead and, get a way bigger move than that, right? So to each his own, guys, but if you want to trade and mimic the banks, you have to learn how to buy from the bottom and sell from the top. So I'm not selling the market. I'm not selling the market until I get some kind of deal here, right? And some people do trade with the fibs. They take the top of the market and go to this bottom right here and go for some type of premium or something, which you can see, guys, is right next. The 618 level is right where I set my limit at. So, if you're comfortable with the fib, that's fine as well. If you guys really think about it, guys, it's all the same, like with the fib levels. Do not rely on the Fibonacci. You can use it if you know what you're doing, just to have that confidence. So I'm going to press play, guys, and I want to practice patience. It takes a lot of patience. Even if you see the market dropping, do not get in. Do not get in the market, even if you see the market dropping. When you see the market impulsively moving up, do not get into that market unless you get that pullback into that point of interest area. And some of you will say, oh, I knew it. But if you got in right here at this pullback and the market took you up, it would have taken you out of your stop loss, right? We still have this imbalance here. So come on. And I'm going to speed this up. Right? We're practicing that patience and that discipline. Maybe go for a walk. So we've been entered in, guys, and we're out. We're definitely out. Let's see if it targeted another low. We had that low, and then we had this low down here. Yep. We had a whole entire, we had another low, guys, that we could have definitely targeted. I didn't see that. I didn't zoom out enough. So guys, yeah, basically because we know that we're on that downtrend on the higher time frame, we accomplished that trade. When was that? Okay, guys, we're gonna keep this thing going, right? So what we're doing is we're looking for another point of interest area, and we're gonna see how it respects it. See, I know US30 likes to go for the extreme order blocks. Now, an extreme order block is having one order block here and having another one above it. And what I mean by extreme is that with US30, and I'm not sure with anybody else's pair, US30 goes for the extreme. It will come into this this order block and give some rejection, but ultimately it's going to go up for that extreme level. And so, although I see this area right here, I'm going to see if I find another one, right? So I'm going to look for that institutional candle. We have this, we have these candles right here. Let's see something. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that candle there. And let's just see how it reacts from that level. Price comes, we can set a limit here. Price comes up into that level. We can take it down. We could target a low, the previous low, right? But we're not getting in the market until price comes to our point of interest areas. Even if we see the market dropping down, we're still going to wait. We're going to wait this out, even if we see the market dropping down. And so guys, yep, this was that point of interest area. And as I said, that was the extreme level. This was an institutional candle. And when price came to it, we did see that rejection, but ultimately it went for the extreme one, right? So if we went down to the 15-minute time frame, maybe we would have that this point of interest or this order block refine, maybe to here. This is an maybe to up here. Let me see something. Yeah, it did tap in. So let's just zoom this in right here, right? And this is what I mean by refine. You can refine it on a smaller time frame. So guys, we have this institutional candle here, and then we have this piece of candle, that little piece of wick right there, whatever that was. But from that area, we did have that push down. And as you can see, this is how you get that really, really tight entry to take it down. And you can just keep following this process, guys. And this is me knowing that the market is on a downtrend on the daily time frame. And I'm just going in on a smaller time frame every day at my trading session, getting those pullbacks. As you can see, guys, we played into it really nicely. We're just getting those pullbacks, right? See that? We're just getting those pullbacks into our point of interest areas, and we're just going to keep following structure until structure breaks. So this is really how I back test. One higher time frame, one lower time frame, see how price responds to your point of interest areas. And once you get confident with that, guys, target the nearest highs, target the nearest lows, keep your eyes out for that liquidity. And this is how you can just make money every day. So this was back testing, guys, and look out for the next video, like and subscribe.